here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Say it. Say it.
Thank God it's Friday! February 23rd, 2018. It is the eve of my newborn baby's 15th birthday.
Aww.
And Shuli's nephew's 15th birthday. Yes, yes. Shuli's sister and I checked into the hospital together at the same time. Like, what are you doing here?
So they're both turning 15?
Both, yes.
Okay, I have to do maternal math there.
Yeah, they're both turning 15.
Both turning 15.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Is there a party this weekend?
Well, it's not a party. He's we're taking him out to dinner. It's just a dinner, family dinner.
Does he pick where you want to go?
He's picking the restaurant. It's a place he's never been, although we've been there like 30 times. But he keeps saying he's never been there. But we're gonna let him live that fantasy.
It's his birthday.
We're gonna let him live the fantasy that he's never been there before. And the big deal is the ice cream cake.
Oh,
yes. He is.
It's the best kind of cake.
Yeah, he's an ice cream cake lover. And so, we have a special one because he likes these MMA fighters. So there's a certain fighter that we have his face.
And he's gonna pop out of the cake.
No, he's not gonna pop out. No, that'd be amazing. He's gonna pop out and
whatever they do. Yeah, exactly. Just a nice love punch.
We just have his face imprinted onto the cake. You know how they can do that with I don't know how.
Some sort of graphic design.
Some sort of graphic design. But anyway, so he's gonna be very happy.
By the way, ice cream cake is the cake for everyone. Because if you eat a full meal and then eat cake, it's just, you're too full. Ice cream cake pushes the food you just ate down and soothes your stomach.
You know what? That's the genius of you. Because I don't like ice cream. I really don't. Like, I find it hard for my teeth to take, like too cold for my teeth. But ice cream cake, because they make you take it out of the freezer for a while to let it soften.
Yeah, it softens.
It's
nice.
always at the perfect temperature. And I don't know what they put in it to keep it in its sort of cake form, but there's something in there, you know, that you probably shouldn't be having, but
some sort of batter glue in there.
Who cares? It's somehow like room temperature, yet in its cake form.
So my mother, the same, she loves an ice cream cake, and so for her birthday, we go to Baskin Robbins and pick up the ice cream cake there.
Baskin Robbins, very good one.
The round ice cream cakes.
We always get Carvel. Fudgy the Whale is big in our house. Cookie Puss. We do love Cookie Puss. Which, you know, Anderson started that whole conspiracy that it was Cookie Puss and Fudgy the Whale was the same person flipped upside down. There's a lot of
cakes. There's a lot of controversy.
There's controversy. Listen, if you're listening, Carvel, can you text us, email us, fax us?
Tweet us.
I'm unfamiliar with those cakes.
No, we've had it here.
I'm totally familiar with those cakes.
Yeah, my birthday. Never mind.
I have short-term memory loss.
My birthday cake,
we had
it here.
But that was the
That was Fudgy the Whale.
What was the other one?
Here's what we remember, yeah.
Fudgy the Whale is Santa.
Yeah, they reuse Santa.
They recycle Santa?
No, but you remember Anderson said it was Cookie Puss. And
I've never had that.
We started hysteria. I'm not kidding. People were like running in the streets like, how can it be? And I was like, calm down, it's just an ice cream cake.
There's so much less controversy with chocolate mint chip. That's what we just get the chocolate mint chip and no one's screaming.
Well, what is the difference between the green chocolate mint chip and the
white?
The white, yeah.
Food coloring.
That's it?
I'm no chef or dairy farmer, but I'm guessing it's a drop and die.
No, but I remember when that, like, when I was a kid, that rocked my world. People were like, I'll have the mint chocolate chip, and it was
It's the color
white.
of your shirt, and then there's the color of your shirt.
And then there's, well, this is the one I always knew,
Yeah.
but one day somebody got a mint chocolate chip, and it was the white ice cream with the chocolate chips, and I was like, what's that?
That's all natural.
Yeah. Yeah, like pistachio. Right.
So, talking about the ice cream cakes, I'm very excited today because the coffee police at my house are now off duty.
Oh, wait, so you're back on the job.
Well, today's the first day. This is just water. I haven't had it yet, but today's the first day I can have coffee. I tried not to have coffee for I didn't try, I did. I didn't have coffee for 3 days, and Gelman said to me, you're really not as good on the show without coffee.
Is that what he said?
Much less interesting.
You said I just find you much less interesting this week. Has something changed? I said, well, we're supposed to be
Is that
drinking
for
tea.
Ryan?
Yeah, this is
And what is
Really?
that?
That's the swill from backstage.
Oh, that's just, don't let that be your first coffee.
It's been 3 days. I don't
Yeah,
care.
but that will turn you off of coffee forever.
No.
No, that coffee tastes like meat. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But just the aroma.
What aroma are you smelling? It smells like socks.
Oh, I've been deprived. It smells like socks. It does.
Yeah.
It does smell like gym socks. I will give you that.
I'm telling you, the coffee backstage is NG. Not good.
Down the esophagus, into the stomach, through the pores.
You know what? You're not fussy, and that's why you're nice.
I've been deprived.
You are. You're not fussy, because he just drank the swill from backstage, and we do call it swill. It tastes. It's as if
terrible.
coffee. It's as if coffee that you already drank and then decided to spit out, sat in a vat for 3 weeks.
And then you heated it up.
Yeah.
So my breath will smell like the dirty socks. I
It's
apologize.
okay. I don't mind.
But, you know, Shayna said to me, well, let's just, not do coffee for a few days. It's good for, I guess it can dehydrate you. And I had been looking like mad to find articles about why coffee's good for you and we should never stop drinking coffee.
Yeah.
I
You found
the study.
Yeah.
Caffeine?
Well, you should ask my mom, because my mom can find a study.
On anything to argue the other point.
She just argued with me that sunscreen was bad for my health. There you go.
Well-
I was like, no, Mom. The sunscreen is necessary.
But if it's got bad stuff in it, then it could be bad for your body.
Right, okay.
Caffeine provides a short-term memory boost.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Okay.
It may help protect against cognitive decline.
Yeah.
It improves your competitive edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Wait,
may...
this is an article Gelman wrote, because listen to him over there in the corner.
He's moaning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
healthy
yeah.
for your heart.
Oh, that's true.
It may help curb certain cancers. So cheers to the coffee lovers of America.
I know you have some. I can smell a little on you.
I already had coffee.
By the way, just I know,
had
but for the
coffee.
last 3 days, I have to tell you, America
You've been
and Canada,
smelling it on me?
That's how I've been getting by.
You've been smelling it on me?
That's good. A very nice aroma of coffee.
I try to not
I know, but
over coffee.
but when you don't have it, you can really sense it, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, really?
Thank you for your coffee breath the last couple
You're
of days.
welcome. I'm sorry I was so cognitive
It got
to
me-
not have coffee yet. Now I feel bad.
But yours is it's mixed with a mint, so it's like that. It's like that mint chip ice cream. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That is funny, though. I don't think I could, like I said, it's Lent, and every Lent I give up Pepperidge Farm goldfish, and their stock just plummets. Because I am convinced I am single-handedly keeping that company alive,
Right.
because I have the eating habits of a toddler. And because a serving of Pepperidge Farm goldfish, to me, is a serving of fish. And I'm very healthy. People are like, how many servings of fish do you have a week? I'm like, I don't know, 5,
several.
6, 7.
I'm getting too much omega.
But, so I give that up for Lent. And it's 40 days and 40 nights of not having goldfish. And I always think about, I toy with the idea of giving up coffee. But I realize I can't do 40 days and 40 nights without coffee. People will suffer and get hurt. And I'm not just talking about my immediate family. I mean, anybody here could get hurt.
Yeah, and speaking as a survivor of not having it for 3 days, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
I don't recommend. Life is so much. Look, everything just looks prettier right now.
yeah, I bet. So but you haven't had your first This is your first coffee.
This is my first one.
Don't you want like a nice latte or something, or coffee with a bullet coffee?
Yeah,
with
Art,
butter
make
in
yourself useful.
Yeah.
Couldn't you help us with the book? I mean, what are you doing over there? My treat.
So you know, I love.
You do the butter bullet? Is that what you do?
I do a bullet.
Have you heard of this, where she puts butter in a coffee? Yeah?
I don't put butter in it. I put ghee in it, which is like clarified butter. So I put
Ghee?
like that ghee.
I used to know a guy named Guy. Who's he?
No.
Guy is a...
G-H-E.
Oh, not
as opposed to
G-U-Y. Okay.
Yeah. So listen to this. I love adult twins. I always wonder what happens to twins when they grow up, because you don't really see adult twins, but once in a while in our audience, there'll be like a twin convention in town or something, and you see all these grown-up twins.
Between the
And I'm
toy
like,
fair and the
wow.
auto show, there's a twin convention.
I'm like, oh my gosh, grown-up twins. And we'll have like pairs of them all over the place. And I'm like, wow, I love them. These are two sets of identical twins, identical twin brothers, proposed to identical twin sisters on the same day.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, look at that. They proposed on 2/2/2. That's right, February 2nd, and they proposed during they met during the Twins Day festival in Twinsburg, Ohio. Yeah. Now let's see their picture again. Now, I think I can tell the difference between the guys, can't you?
Well, for sure, the guys, they look like just buddies.
Yeah.
Right.
With the same tie.
But they're identical.
They're identical? Because
So
the women look totally identical to me.
Well, they're identical as well. They're all identical. So that means genetically they are identical. They are identical, which means like one could commit a crime and theoretically blame the other one. You know what I mean? Which I watch Snapped, so that does happen. It has happened. It has. But I want to know, like, do they ever, like...
Swap.
Not swap, but do they ever, like...
No, swap storylines.
Do they ever play tricks on each other?
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
Well,
I go out to dinner with Stephanie and see if she knows you're me.
I think when you're, I don't know, but any twins, the inbox later. But I think when you're younger, you probably do that with friends. And maybe when you're teenagers, you might try and do the swap. But I think as married adults, it becomes much more complicated legally.
Right, of course. Will they give birth to twins?
I don't know.
Or quadruplets? Does that, like, multiply? Does that immediately... Because the chances are, if you're an identical twin, the chances exponentially become greater.
Is that true? So if you are a twin, you have a greater chance of
Identical twins are like a statistical anomaly. I just said statistical anomaly.
And I just said,
I mean, perfectly.
Right.
Perfectly. Anyway, so that's the thing, is like two sets of statistical anomalations.
Great conjugation of annihilation.
I'm just making it up.
Now she's freestyling.
I mean, that to me sounds like those are cockamamie odds. Like, you're probably going into cockamamie territory.
Well, they're certainly asking for it, which is great. I mean, they're writing the narrative for the world, aren't they?
They are, yeah. And look, they're dressed alike too, which I find even more fascinating.
There was
the whole thing.
There were twins on the women's hockey team.
Yeah.
At the Winter Games,
yes, right?
And I think they identical as well. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, they won.
They won the gold. They won the gold. So that's the U.S. Which, by the way, they all get their own medals.
You checked on that?
I was wondering about it last night, and then I saw on the broadcast that
they don't have to pass it around.
Yeah, they didn't, because I was like, is it like a Stanley Cup where there's one?
Like an
I was watching the curling, the men's curling, and they're doing a good job. I think they beat out Canada to be in the gold match, and I really. I don't, I mean, a lot of people have seen it and may not totally understand it, and I thought maybe I was just missing it. No. Then I saw this article this morning.
Everybody finds it confusing.
Everyone finds curling confusing, right? It's like a little...
But there are people here that don't even know what you're talking about.
To me, the most relatable thing is shuffleboard. This, like, when you
shuffleboard on ice.
It's big, giant shuffleboard on ice. But then I read this article, and this gave me the peace of mind that I needed. By the way, I'm going to have to pee soon after I've had this coffee.
Yeah, okay.
This curling is a puzzling sport to play. and so far impossible for scientists to explain. That's all the peace of mind I needed to know.
Oh, that was the whole article?
That's it. Well, there's a whole bunch more, but no, even scientists can't explain curling.
But we can all agree, when we are watching the Olympics at home, the curlers are all of us, right? I mean, we all look at the curlers and say,
that's me.
I could do that.
I could do an Olympic sport.
I think I could do
We
that.
see ourselves in them.
Which probably tells me two things. Number one, I have an overinflated ego, and I think I can do anything I see on the Olympics. Number two, it's probably harder than it looks. Because isn't that the thing where you're like, I can do that, and then you try it, and I don't know, they're wearing regular shoes on the ice. That's probably really hard. Looks hard to me. Right? You ever try to walk on ice in shoes? You fall.
Right across the park,
Yeah.
and it doesn't go well.
Right.
No, it's true. You see badminton, you think you can do it. You get out there, you can't. You see volleyball, you get out there, you can't. Basketball, same. For me, all sports, same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, I feel great right now. How you doing, Cal? My Dirty Socks coffee's kicking in.
I can't believe.
Woo! Yeah! Happy Friday! It's gonna
Just
be
so sad that you chose that as your first coffee. Really is. Hey, listen, we got a big show today. Ben McKenzie is here.
we talked about this before, but Ben was on the OC, right? The OC, which was a show that I loved, and he also was walking his dog on the street where I lived, and I was jogging by, and I turned on my headphones, and I saw him, and I was like, building up the courage to say hello, and I was like, I'll just say hello. Probably knows maybe it's me. I said, what's up, Ryan? And he goes, it's Ben. That's right, your character's Ryan, but I can't separate.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get
This
it.
was before Gotham, so now he's on Gotham.
No, but I totally understand.
You've been there, right?
That feels. Yes, I totally understand that. And I understand, like, I too, well, I was working here when the OC debuted.
Yeah.
And do you remember, we used to backstage, they had a trailer for the OC, and we would be the characters, and I'd be like, this is how we do things in the OC. And then we were like, we should live in the OC because it seems so glamorous and everybody's so reckless and the high schoolers never go to school.
And they throw signs in the OC.
Yeah, and they're like, this is how we do things. And I was like, I had no idea it was like so full of like rebels in the OC.
Well, he'll be here in a little bit. Also, Mae Whitman is on the show. I drove one of these cars. I don't think we're going to...
How did it go? Because they were charging it.
Well, we were testing a car earlier, and I tested it into a one-way street and went the opposite way, and it's now, I think, damaged, so we won't be seeing it. But it was fun.
It's the latest toys from the Toy Fair. They're here. We're going to demonstrate.
So the ones... On the floor of the Toy Fair.
That's correct.
All right, friends, let's do it. Snowway Travel Trivia on a Friday! Good catch. Derek Brown from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, our dancer this morning. What happened?
I just really wanted that kid to have one.
Which one?
And I kept pelting the lady in front of him. Now you have to... It's exhausting.
We're the worst.
That would not be
throwers.
my... Pitching would not be my sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe curling. All right, we're calling Karen from Chesapeake, Virginia now. Let's see if Karen is watching to win a trip. Your name is Karen?
Hello, Karen. You're from Virginia. Chesapeake? No, but nearby? No, but you heard Virginia and you wanted to be a part. I get it. You're a part of things. I get it. I will. Virginia is for lovers. I have a T-shirt that says
You have a T-shirt that says that?
I do.
Okay, Karen. What does it say on the caller ID?
Ryan.
Gelman.
Yeah, it says Gelman.
Run!
All right, so she's not available. Debbie? Okay, Debbie from Inwood, West Virginia. West Virginia? Didn't get a lot of screen for that.
West Virginia is not for lovers.
It's not.
I have a T-shirt that says that.
Huh?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, here. Just came back.
Either that or Julian was dusting his shoulders. He's like...
Hello?
Is Debbie there?
Speaking.
Hey, Debbie, how are you this morning?
Sleeping, but fine.
Sorry, Kelly Ripa asked me to call. It's Ryan Seacrest. You're on the air with us.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, we are. Just kidding.
So,
Oh, my
Deb,
God.
Deb, what's going on? What happened last night? Tell me.
We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Oh, my God.
I just want you to know, I sort of recognize the tone in your voice. I've had many a Saturday morning like this.
Tired. You can do that any night of the week, Kelly.
I know. I try to keep it on the up and up Monday through Thursday. Listen, we're going to spin the wheel, Deb, and see what you're playing for, okay?
Okay, so what do we have? This is good.
Here we go. This is a great prize. Now shake it off. Shake it off. It's the St. James's Club. I know. St. James's Club, Morgan Bay, St. Lucia. 7 days, 6 nights in a 1-bedroom ocean view suite. It's all inclusive. That means it includes everything. This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $8,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Deb, good luck.
Okay.
I think she has
Okay.
good luck.
No,
Sounds like she's got good luck.
She's gonna do it.
On yesterday's show, what did my mother say is her favorite color? It was her anniversary.
What?
Favorite color. My mother...
Color. Oh, dear.
It was her anniversary.
And my father
I
got her...
know, and I watched it, too.
Just think.
2 seconds, want to guess? Who wrote that? That was hard. Shilly.
Oh my gosh, Shilly doesn't.
Did you hear that?
Hey, Deb.
Deb.
Listen, I want you to know, Laurie Schulweis doesn't care about what kind of night you had.
No.
She says
You gotta watch to win.
Deb said she watched.
She mentioned it numerous times.
It was hard. It was hard.
was a hard one.
It was hard.
The answer was lavender because Ryan's dad gave Ryan's mom lavender roses.
Because that's her favorite color.
I remember now.
Yeah,
Well,
I know. All the answers become clearer with the answers.
yes, they do.
Don't they, though? Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. So please pick a number between 1 and 200. What's that? Yeah, that is good. See? Yeah. So please pick a number between 1 and 209.
209.
Congratulations, 209. Deb, enjoy your morning. It sounds like you are. We appreciate you watching. We'll be right back with Ben McKenzie after the break.
Still ahead on Live, we'll see the top toys from Toy Fair. From the new series Good Girls, Mae Whitman. And coming up next, Gotham star Ben McKenzie.
No worries.
Some days those 2 minutes go faster.
Today
than
that
others.
one's
Yeah,
very,
that was
very
fast
fast.
one. He stars as Captain Gordon. That's right, I said Captain Gordon in the hit series Gotham. We always love it when he stops by. Please welcome back to the show, Ben McKenzie.
Nice to see you again.
See you. Okay.
That was a super fast walk-on. That was like a run-on. You ran in. Are you afraid of getting the flu? Is that what it was? Just like very quick high fives?
Flu's already run through our house.
Yeah, I bet.
Small kids. They just,
small
they,
kids.
They
That's
take
what
it on.
happens.
Yeah, totally.
So this is a milestone year for you, isn't it, Ben? You're turning 40.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't look, I will say, you age in reverse. You certainly don't look it, but you're turning 40?
40 years old.
Congratulations.
Wow. You look the same.
The same?
Yeah. You look
I don't feel the same. Thank you very much.
Back when you were in OC?
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
I know.
You do.
From the OC to middle age.
Yeah. Well, are you making plans to do a big fun celebration?
I've told my wife many times I got to have a big party.
You do? You should. You deserve it.
Do you know what's in store for you?
I don't know. I wonder what she's planning.
I'll tell you what's in store. Your C5 and C6 begin to inflame. You start to have what they call pinched nerves.
Oh, man.
Don't lean too hard.
I know. Everything hurts, right?
Everything's stiff.
Getting out of bed does hurt. It's weird. And I just spent time with my dad, so I know what's in store for us in the future. It's scary. I'm telling you, it's really scary.
Parents tend to tell you
Parents
a
tend
lot
to tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah.
How's your daughter?
She's great.
Is she 2 already?
She's turning 2 next week.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys were talking about kids' birthdays. First of all, a 2-year-old's birthday. I find Manhattan and LA so funny because people go crazy with these 2-year-olds.
They don't remember.
No, they have no idea. Like, we asked our daughter what she wants for her birthday. And first of all, she does this thing when she doesn't know the answer to a question, she stalls for time. She pretends like she's thinking, but she clearly is just mimicking what we do. We ask her, Frances, what do you want for your birthday? She goes, And then she says, after a long time, she says, cake. So she wants cake.
That I agree with. Cake is
right?
very important.
Ice cream cake.
Yep.
And then she thought the second thing, most important thing, juice.
Juice is good?
Cake and juice.
Cake and juice.
And we're like, we can deliver that.
Yeah, but when you think about the wants of a toddler, it's all about cake and juice. If you can get your hands on a juice box and cake, you have won the lottery. The toddler lottery.
So the parents going crazy with like thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
But that's for the parents.
It is.
It's not for the kids. I watched Big Little Lies, and they did I knew that was for the parents.
That documentary.
Yeah, it's the documentary.
That's right.
We'll be right back with Ben McKenzie. Stay with us talking about Gotham. Hang on.
I think that was me. It was very dark.
It's
I
hard to be
certain.
I was like, is that
my
bad?
voice. I'm pretty sure that was me. Yeah.
So you're directing some of Gotham now.
I am, right? Yeah. I started directing last year. This year, I did another one. It airs at the end of March, and it was a blast. I'm loving it.
You love it. So who's the hardest person to direct on the set, would you say?
Honestly, myself, in the sense that it's hard to switch roles in the middle, right? Like, you have playback, which basically plays the take back for you so that you can watch what you just did, which is a very surreal experience, right?
Yeah,
because nobody wants to be that close to their performance.
Aren't you perfect in every take?
Yeah, exactly. You literally, the hard part is to not go, oh, God, oh, man, I'm so bad. This is such a disaster just on an acting level, you know? But then the cast is terrific. So working with them is very easy. It's all the other stuff, the framing of the shots, the selection of the shots,
It's so technical,
concept.
and you really have to have the whole show mapped out in your brain in a different way.
Yeah, you do. I mean, we have incredible directors of photography on the show, and cast and crew, so you're given a lot of help, and it's very collaborative, which I love.
That's great.
And your character gets a promotion, right?
He does.
From detective to captain.
Captain.
Commandante. I prefer the term commandante.
Taking on the evildoers as Commandante.
I feel like if I'm Commandante, I should have the mustache. El Commandante, yeah.
See if
like
he grows a mustache
You're
on
the
Gotham.
commandante. You can do whatever you want.
Returning Thursday, March 1st, 8 p.m. It's on Fox.
Ben McKenzie, everybody. Coming up next, Mae Whitman is here. Stick around.
Fair point. That's a scene from our next guest's new dramedy series, Good Girls. Please welcome the super talented Mae Whitman.
A blonde.
Thank you.
I copied you.
Are you having more fun?
I'm having a lot of fun. I can't tell if it's more or if it's about the same amount.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's still a lot, generally. A lot of fun.
I feel like we've known you all our lives.
I feel that way, too.
Right?
I feel like I've been sitting on this stage for my entire life.
But you started when you were, what, 3 years old? Was your first official gig?
Yes, a commercial.
Is that the first time I interviewed you here?
I feel like
And she was too. It's coming all back to you.
I was back here with a cigarette as a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I remember those days. The good old days when you could smoke on the stage. No, but you grew up like, what was your first commercial? Do you remember?
It was actually for Tyson's Chicken.
Oh,
and I had,
so funny.
I had one. Were you just talking
We're
about
just
Tyson's
watching
Chicken?
Chicken Fingers.
Oh, the chicken fingers.
Clip.
That's right. It's all about chicken with me. Yes, it was a Tyson's Chicken commercial.
Do you
I had
remember
one
this?
line.
The line?
It was like, more chicken, please. I think it was something along the lines of, you know, that kind of idea.
Why do I think I remember that?
I swear.
I went to buy chicken after hearing that.
I wanted more
were so
chicken.
good.
It worked. It worked.
And you did a lot of voiceover work as well.
Yes, lots of voiceover work. That was a big. I think I started doing voiceover when I was about 3 or 4 years old.
Wow. And
my mom does voiceover, so.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's how I
Did
got
you
into it.
read early?
I had to actually I had to memorize the whole script, and that was funny too. When I was a kid actor, it was so annoying because I would memorize the whole script and everyone's lines, and then when like Meg Ryan or George Clooney would forget a line, I'd be like, "It's this," and they were like, "Thank you." That's annoying.
I like the way she just threw
George
Meg Ryan.
Maybe
and
you've
George
heard of them. I don't
Clooney in
know.
there.
It's really.
Were they in the chicken commercial too,
Guys, we all got to have our chicken
Well,
commercials.
it was One Fine Day, right?
One Fine Day, yes.
Yes.
So fun. That was my first time in New York. I got to spend 4 months here when I was like 6 years old and just like enjoy the whole city with my dad. It was really an amazing
fun,
experience.
right?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Now, Good Girls, when we brought you out, we said it's a dramedy.
Yes.
So is it more dra or
Or
iddy?
more ma. Or iddy. You know what? I have to say there's really a good mix of both. That's what really drew me to the show is it's very like genre bending. There's some really exciting stuff, but it also feels like a really grounded family show as well. So, and there's a lot of comedy too.
And it's sort of, it's like you have this crazy plan, right?
Yeah.
To rob your grocery store.
Yeah.
To figure out your financial struggles.
Yeah,
It's sort of how it's set up.
Exactly. It's kind of like 3 women are sort of, these moms are backed into a corner financially and for all these reasons, so they kind of get desperate and they decide they have to pull off this stunt, and then they'll just do a one-time situation and get their kids taken care of, and then everything spirals a little out of control.
But is it true that when you were shooting robbing a grocery store got robbed?
Literally right next door, we were filming the robbery of the grocery store, and right next door there was a holdup with.
Did you think it was a shoot?
We were the whole thing was very confusing. All of a sudden we were like yelling and screaming, and then all of a sudden other people were yelling and screaming, and we were like, are they making fun of us? Is that a real thing? Like, what's happening in there?
That is kind of, I mean, if ingenious, if you're thinking about it from the robber's point of view. They're like, no, I'm just shooting.
Yeah, just shooting.
B-roll, yeah. Just an extra.
We're on the 3rd episode over here.
Second unit, guys, yeah.
That's really incredible.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
really
what are the
scary.
chances of that? 1 in 2 zillion?
Maybe 3 zillion, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
It was shocking.
Listen, we're always so glad to see you.
Thanks
you
for
look
having
great.
me, you guys.
The Good Girls. On NBC, so make sure you check out Mae Whitman and Good Girls.
We are coming back with the hottest toys right after this.
I loved every minute of it.
That was great. Great fun already.
So what you've got is the Jurassic World ride-on from Power Wheels, and you've got the mask and claws, but we're going to jump right in.
What we really have here is Chris Byrne.
Yeah, Chris, good to see you. Let's go.
Okay, so you may have seen the internet phenomenon of pets that are so unrecognizable that when you take care of them, they actually turn into something. So we're going to take this little pet. This is called Scruffaloves. We're going to put him in the water, and it's actually over 20 minutes we're going to reveal that we have a little pet, but he still needs a lot of love. So you use the hair dryer, and you go from scruffy to fluffy, as they say, which is really cute. That's from Moose Ford. Now, I almost got thrown out of a hockey game for throwing paper airplanes, and I wish I'd had this because...
Is that true?
It is true, because I was up in the top when we were throwing airplanes. This is called Presto Planes. This is from Cortex Toys, and essentially you push the paper through.
Oh, that's nice.
And every time...
Ooh, everybody loves that, right?
It makes a perfect fold, and then you take it off, and you fold it, and you've got great airplanes that you can throw.
Incredible.
So, Now, this is a huge year for games, and I've got 3. Ryan, I'm going to put this on you.
Put some beer in it.
Well, wait. There you go.
Okay.
This is called Chow Crown, and basically, as I turn that on, your job is to try and. Oh, see, he's already. Oh my God! He got 2 at once. He won. Okay, well, you did that so well. Let's put on the frog face. This is from Yulu, and it's called Tic Tac Tongue, and you put on the frog face, and then it's got like a party blower on the inside. So the objective is you're going to try and knock over the different. Oh, good job! Get it! So it's really kind of ridiculous.
You've played that before?
No, but I found my Olympic sport.
There it is. Nice.
Okay.
Good work.
Now, remember last year I asked you to pull my finger?
Yes.
Now I'm going to ask you to pop a zip.
Yes.
This is called Pop a Zip from Jack's Pacific. And go ahead and
squeeze
push that.
this?
Yeah, squeeze that down.
Oh, the ooze. Give me the ooze. Oh! That's amazing. That's the greatest ever.
It's still a prototype. Maybe a little.
Yes,
it's
Jack's
random.
Pacific with the oozing whitehead. I love it.
Messy stuff.
I love it so much. It's so gross.
All right, Retro's making a big return.
Absolutely.
We'll get to that when we come back right after this. We are back. Chris, now, retro video games.
Retro video games. This is called Arcade 1-Up. It's from Tastemakers. These are replicas of the original video games with the real code in them, and they're just sized for home play. They're about $399. They are going to sell out later this year. There are 5 in all that are coming out later.
I used to play this at the pizza place where I grew up.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got
I won.
You won! Awesome!
Of course. Of course.
I've got
right.
Okay, so we're ready to play Ribbon Ninja. So everybody put your right foot in.
Put your right foot in.
Now take it out, and you have to keep your left foot stable. But we're trying to grab each other's ribbons. Oh, very good. What? Kelly won! Oh my gosh!
All right.
Pretty amazing. So, you know, I always wonder how...
We're down.
How do you innovate with something as simple as a ball? Go ahead and smash that on the floor.
Hold on.
Well, there you go.
That's amazing.
These are called breakaway balls from Alex, and all the pieces fit together, and it's got another rubber ball inside, which is really kind of fun. They're not you know, it's that whole build, destroy. Yes. Go ahead.
I have a great ad idea. Kids, stop breaking my balls.
Boom, there you go.
Come on. That's an ad campaign.
A wonderful new toy. This is from Ravensburger. It's called Gravitrax, and the whole idea is you build online, and then you get these marbles going. So go ahead and give that button a push. And you send the marbles off on their tracks. This is called Gravitrax. It's about $59.99 and goes through all the different things, and you get there.
Do you have to put this together?
You do put it together.
Your dad has to put that
But you
together.
can plan it online and then follow directions. Now, this is a game called Flip Cup from Wicked Big Flip Cups. I don't know if you've ever played this game. And some people have played this game. The idea is you're going to flip the cup, and you try to be the first to. You try to be the first to get them all to land on their top. So I'm going to run around and grab your other one.
Oh, look at you, Ryan.
Go for it.
Go ahead, you go.
So,
Okay.
there you go. Go ahead.
No,
Give it a flip.
Do it.
Give it a flip. You got one. That's awesome.
Hey, Art, put some coffee in this one.
Right, exactly. So it's just really fun. It's from Wicked Big Toys. And the final thing for right now, this is called Sling Sticks. It's a suction cup ball.
That's fun.
Ball
I like
thing.
it already.
And actually, you have a trigger here, so don't pull the trigger till you're ready to throw it. Whoops.
Okay.
And it holds on.
You're supposed to catch it?
You're supposed to catch it and
Can I
throw
it
it.
to Rai?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to hit it kind of hard to get it to stick. So it's really kind of fun. This is from Yulu Toys.
Look out, ladies.
Look out. All right, here, ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
Almost. All right,
but that's
we'll
the whole
master that.
thing. It's a skill game that you get as you get along.
Yeah.
What's over here?
Okay, so we've got Massive Monster Mayhem.
Okay.
So these are.